Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. So on this video, guys, I'll be focusing on how you can apply at Unisa. This one is for 2023 applications. So you can use any internet app of your choice, Chrome, Opera Mini, or any, but I will be using Micro Edge. It's either you go here, you enter www.unisa.ac.za, or you just type or you just search unisa.ac.za, then it's going to give you these results, and then the first one is going to be Unisa, as you can see, and then you can see there is a link here. You just press it, then it's going to take you straight to Unisa's website, which is this one. It's going to show you like this, and then you press apply, as you see, and then it's going to show you like this. If you're using a cell phone, this thing may appear differently, so just check undergraduate qualification. If it is the first time for you, like applying, make sure that you apply for all the courses that are undergraduate. If you want to do a diploma, if you want to do a high certificate, if you want to do advanced diploma, if you want to do those things fall under undergraduate. But honors, masters, what they have their own categories. So you press first time Unisa applicant. So as you can see, the step 1 up to step 5. So step 1, guys, it explains everything to you about Unisa, how Unisa operate. Unisa is an ODL institution, which means that it is a distance learning institution, how it operates and what. If you want to know more, because of most of the time when people are accepting their offers, they skip that mock test because sometimes you might face some technical errors or what, then you just skip it. So if you have skipped it, then you can come here, press step 1, then it's going to explain to you, give you the ins and the outs of Unisa. Then step number 2, are you certain about your career? If maybe you need some career choices, motivation, or advices, you can select step number 2 just to go through some few questions and what. Once you are done, you'll be able to know which course you want to take. And then step 3, choose or find your qualification. This one is where you're gonna find Unisa's prospectus, because of Unisa's prospectus are online. And then apply for admission. So since we're applying, we will not go through those things. Then you just press step 4, then it's going to show you this apply now, and then from there it's going to show you like this. Then undergraduate, as you can see, there's a high certificate, diploma, bachelor's degree, advanced certificate, advanced diplomas, PGE, and BTECs. So if maybe it is your first time, like you just completed matric and then you just want to start a certain qualification, I highly advise you to apply for high certificate or diploma or bachelor's degree. Then you just select the circle until you just make one click, then it is going to turn black, then it's going to load and take you to the next session. Then it's going to show you like this, asking you, do you already have a student number or no? If you already have a student number, you press yes, then it's going to take you to a certain session whereby you have to enter your student number. If you ever once enrolled, it's going to ask for your my Unisa password and what, then you will enter it. But if you do not have any student number, just press no, and then it's going to take you here. So after pressing those things off, for those who have student numbers, it's going to take you here also. Then you enter your surname the way it appears on your ID, and then you enter your names the way they appear on your ID, and you don't include your surname or names. And then you enter your date of birth, then you press continue. Then here is going to ask you whether you have completed matric or you are still in matric or what. So as you can see, the first one says state that completed only matric or grade 12, which means that you have NS National Senior Certificate. So if maybe you have completed matric, then you select this one. Maybe if you are enrolling in at Unisa doing a diploma or a high certificate, even at other institutions, then you can just select this one if you want to apply through credits or exemption, and then completed a high school at foreign. This one is for those who have obtained matric at elsewhere outside the country. And then for NCV, then you will take rewrote and passed matric, currently in grade 12. Then if you are currently in grade 12, please know that you will need your they will need your mid-term, is it second term school report or final year report of grade 11 final report. Then you press continue, then it's going to here, then you enter your ID. Obviously you know your ID, then you press continue. Then before it takes you here, there's a possibility that it may request you to enter your results. So if it asks you to enter your results, still fine. You just the first block is for your subject name, then the second block on the right side is where you put percentages for that subject or subject. So please make sure that you select, let's say that you are selecting English, then you just select English. Then once it appears, then on the right side select the percentage, then move to the next one until then when you are done, press continue. Then it's going to take you here. As you can see here, it states that college is more like a facility. Is it facility or faculty? Something like that. Man, pronunciation is beating me up. That's why you have to check whether your course fall under law, education, humanity, or what. So if maybe let's say that you want to apply for teaching, obviously it's education. When I see it, it's going to give you a list of all those things. Then you press education. Then categories is what are you applying for? Are you applying for high certificate, diploma, advanced diploma, or what? So you just have to choose. So if it is the first time applying, like seriously, you just like passed your matric, you have never went anywhere, it's the first time studying, please make sure that you stay away from advanced diplomas, because of advanced diplomas will require you to have a diploma first. And when I'm saying diploma, not diploma entry for like you are in, what is that, national senior certificate. No, a diploma straight from a higher institution, whether college or university. So you just have to look for high certificate, diploma, and bachelor's degree. Choose the one that you qualify for. And then qualifications, let's say maybe you have chosen law, then it's going to show you all the qualifications that are under law. Maybe like you've chosen law and then the category was high certificate in law. It's going to show you all the high certificate in law. It's going to be high certificate in law and criminology. Those are only two. And then there's stream. So select specialization. So most of you get confused when it states that not applicable. When it states that not applicable, it surely means that there is no specialization in that thing. It is only general. That thing is general. Specializing is when you have to select which one you want to do. Like for example, LLB at Unisa, or law degree in Unisa. All are general. The LLB that we're doing is general. There's no LLB for labor law, LLB for human rights. No, we are doing everything in the same qualification. One thing, everything is all in there. But if maybe let's say that we are applying for education, it has different parts, such as foundation phase, intermediate phase, senior and FET, what higher education don't do. So it's going to give you those kind of specialization. It's going to ask you, okay, sharp, you want to do teaching, which teaching? Do you want to do teaching under foundation phase, intermediate phase, or what? Then it's going to, you see. So you just have to select. But when it comes to teaching, on this one, that asks you about specialization. When it asks you about foundation phase or what is when you are applying for a high certificate. But if you are applying for a degree, it's going to show you all those bachelor's degree with different subjects of teaching. Yeah? And then you do the same thing on second choice. And then please make sure that the first choice is the first course that like you want to study. If maybe you want to do law with all your heart, make sure that it is law. And then the second one will be the one that you think that if maybe I don't get a space under law, then I can do. Yeah? And then when you are selecting your qualifications now, here is what some of you face, but try to avoid. I was applying for this lady, and then she obtained a bachelor entry level national senior certificate, and then she wanted me to apply for her for any bachelor that has to do with commerce and what. So as you can see, she does not even qualify for one, because of it turns out that her mathematics score were low, so she doesn't qualify. So if you do not qualify, it is going to state in the brackets, as you can see, you may not qualify. If it states that you may not qualify, do not apply for that course change. If maybe let's say that you wanted to apply for bachelor's degree because of you have obtained a bachelor's degree, try to apply for a diploma. You can after completing some, like I think that is 10 modules. Yes, 10 modules that are in that bachelor's degree, then you can move to that degree. Or try to apply for higher certificate. She applied for higher certificate. So please do not force. If you force, just know that you're not going to get a space. The system will allow you to force, but just know that space. Then once you are done selecting your courses, they will appear in this way. Primary, it means that the first one. Secondary, it means the second one. So it has to appear like this. If maybe you have selected high certificate in law, but it does not state high certificate in law, you just press back here. As you can see, you go back, you change. If maybe you're not certified, you go back, change before you can submit, because of once you submit, you have submitted. Then you press continue. Then continue. So on this part, I kind of like hided some few points because of security measures. These are not my details, so I had to hide. So the first one is surname. So if you have made a mistake, or when you are typing your surname at the first point, you can retype it or recorrect it. And then initials. Initials, guys, is the first letter of your name. If your name is John, and then they say that write your initial, is going to be J. If maybe you have more than two names, like you are John and Matthews, you are going to be JM. So this is how you write that GM. You do not write J and put comma and say M. No, you just only say J space M. If you have two names or more, you just put the first letter space. Just make sure that there's a space between those letters. You don't have to use any comma, and you don't include your surname. As you can see, it states that surname not required. Title. Then here you just select your title. So for Amagents, obviously it's Mr. unless if maybe you are a reverend or what, then you can select a reverend. And then for ladies, it's either Miss or Mrs. I don't know the difference, like when it comes to pronunciation. I just only know the difference when I'm writing it down. The one that is stated that MISS is for the single ladies, and then for the one that states that MRS is for those who are married, and then for advocate and pastors and what you will select if maybe you occupy that one. First names and what if you have made a mistake when you're entering your name, then you can correct it. And then we move to a date of birth. Also, if you want to make corrections, then you can do corrections, but bear in mind that you will also have to do corrections on your ID. And then there's a dot here, as you can see, near RSA identity number. Then you press it, click it once, then it's going to turn black. Once it turns black, you move to your gender, and then you select which gender you want. And please select the gender that is on your ID. Do not select the gender which you believe in. Select the gender that is on your ID. And then if you have any physical disability, then you can select. If you do not have any physical disability, it's that not applicable, so you just only skip that one, and then you press continue. Not applicable means that you don't have any disability. Then the other part, cellular number. Cellular number is your cell phone number, so you need to enter your cell phone number, and then you need to enter your cell phone number using our international code, international dialing code, which is +27. that shows that your number is from South Africa. Yeah? So as you can see, the example should be like this. So if your cell phone number is 064 what, then which means that you're going to say plus 276. We kill that 0 because of one thing. Plus 27, it represents that 0. Understand? Then you just only eliminate that 0 and continue with the rest. After entering plus 27, and then you re-enter it here, and then we move to your email address, and then you confirm it by re-entering it, and then home phone number. Most of the time I highly advise people to put next of kin. It may be your mother, father, auntie, grandma, anyone who's your next of kin, if like in case of emergencies or something. Yeah, but just put someone which you trust. And then we scroll down to this part. So this part asks you about whether there was one of your parents is working at Unisa or what, or was retired, what. So for me now, I normally say no. You can go through and read those things. Are you a prisoner? For myself, no. If maybe for you is yes, then yeah, you can select yes. But if you are not a prisoner, you say no. And then Gauteng online examination number. Hey, a lot of people are fighting for this one. Be like, hey, I'm not living from Gauteng and what. Okay, sure. This nowadays we are using an online, like, what can I say? Online examination. We are writing through online examinations now. So they don't, like, it does not matter whether you are living in Gauteng or you are living at Eastern Cape or where. As long as it is just like this, it's still fine because of everything is done online. Then if maybe we go back to basic training exam, then we can change it. Do not worry about it. Just leave it that way as Gauteng. And then do you intend to apply for subject reservation what? This one is for those who are already in higher institutions. So for you who just come from matric and what, you just select no, and then it asks you NSFAS. If you want to apply for NSFAS, you say yes. Are you currently in the process of completing a qualification that will help with your admission and what? If you are in the progress of finishing a certain qualification which is going to help with your application, then you just select yes. If maybe you have everything in order, like your results in order, then you just select no. But I do believe that for those who are still upgrading or in matric, will press yes. Then you press continue. And then we move to postal address. Hey, this one most people are failing. The first block, you say P space O space box space your box number. You put your box number. And then on the second block, you put the name of your postal office. The name of your postal office. You don't put the name of your village or township or your suburb. You put the name of your postal office. This one is a postal address. And then postal code, you do not enter it here. You press search, then it's going to take you here. And then you enter your postal your postal name here, and then your post office name here, and then after that you press search code. Then it's going to show you this. As you can see, Barberton, and then here it appears 1300. So if you're living in a place where like maybe there are so many sections there, then you just select it here, or maybe you press this arrow here, and then it's going to state out all those sections. It may, like, you may use the same code, postal code, but you find that 1300, as you can see, is state B Banton extension Banton. There was Banton extension 16, extension 15, extension A, extension B. Then you select the section which you are living in, and then you press continue. Then it's going to be like this. Then from here, then you can press continue. Then physical address. Physical address, now normally I just put the name of the place where I'm staying, and then the next one I put my home address, and then on this one I just put my postal name. and then I just search my postal code the way I did with that previous one, and then press continue, and then it's going to take you here. Select from the menu home language, then here you just have to select that thing arrow, then it's going to show you all the languages. Then you select the home language of your choice, or the one that you are using, and then it further asks you that do you have a twin. If you have a twin brother or a twin sister, you say yes. If you don't have, it is a no. Nationality, here you just want to know like which country do you belong, so you just press it, scroll, you'll see South Africa if you are in South Africa. Population group, press. If you are a black person, it's going to be Africa. Other ones are just like straightforward, Indian, white, what. Occupation, if you are not working, just select unemployment. Economic sector, unemployment if you are not working. And then previous economic act, if maybe you were in high school, just select secondary student, what. If maybe you are still unemployed, you can select unemployed. Yeah, you select anything, activities which we are doing. If you are working, you say that I'm working. There are a lot of options, then you press continue. Then it's going to be like this, as you can see. And then yeah, we are about to finish this application. So the first part, it asks you whether did you obtain national senior certificate before 2018 or after, or what, or did you fail what. So if you have a senior certificate, you'll press this one. This one is for those who we have, yeah, the bond to education. I'm just kidding about that one. Currently in grade 12, if you are currently in grade 12, national senior certificate. If you have a national senior certificate for those who have completed matric, then you select it. If you have failed, then you can press failed, what. And then the second part speaks about the entry level. When you pass your matric, under your marks, they write. The first thing that they type there is the thing entry level that you have. If they start with a bachelor, they're going to say bachelor, diploma, and high certificate. So if you have passed with a diploma, they will say diploma and high certificate. So you just enter your entry level. I passed with a diploma, so for myself, I would select entry level of diploma. And then you enter your examination number, exactly the way it appears on your certificate or statement, and then the year which you have completed your matric, the province which you have wrote your matric, and then the school name. School name, guys, in order for you to find it fast, because it's going to show you all the schools that are in that province. You just have to check. If your name starts with M, scroll down until you reach schools which are talking about M. Because if you go one by one, Abraham, Anna, Dorcas, what, it's going to like take time. So just scroll until you find M, then you can start reading one by one. Then you press continue. And then here guys, you just tick every block, because of, you know what, Unisa is a full-time institution. I mean to say it is it's not a full-time institution, so it is a distance learning institution. So you get all the learning through technology, you understand? So which means that you need to have access to a laptop, data, and everything. So if you don't have those things, I don't think that they can take you, because of, if you do not have a cell phone or maybe a data to access my Unisa, they will be like, okay, Sharp, how will this person be able to submit all the assignments and what, you know? So just select it. Even if you do not have data, just select it. Even if you do not have a laptop, select all this, tick these boxes, and then press continue. And then it's going to show you this part, which is confirmation, as you can see. And then all your application, I mean to say the courses that you wanted are going to appear. So if maybe you still want to make changes, go and make changes. But if you are certain, you just scroll down, and then yeah, it's going to show you like this. I agree or I don't agree. So if you don't agree, which means that it's going to cancel everything. If you agree, you just press I agree, and then you press submit. Then once you submit, it's going to take you here where you have to upload your documents. So as you can see, there's an N printed in a red color. So you need to upload your files converted into PDF, and all your files should be in black and white. All your PDF documents should be in black and white. If there's a color, there's going to be yes. Yeah. And please make sure that the file that is being converted into PDF does not exceed 2 megabytes, because if it exceeds 2 megabytes, it won't go through. Then you just choose a file, then automatically it's going to take you to your memory card or storage in your phone. If you're using a laptop, it's going to take you to my file, and then you just go straight to the file which you have saved your ID. You select it. Then after selecting it, where it is written no files, it's going to write the name of the file. Then you press upload. Then after pressing upload, it's going to write the name of the file here. And then this N is going to change into a Y, which is green, which shows that you have submitted or you have uploaded your ID. And then you do the same thing with school certificate. Here is how it looks. As you can see, Dendela, as you can see, this one is being uploaded. This is the way that I was talking about. And then the other thing about applications is that when you're applying for a certain course, go to Facebook, ask people that what are the requirements for this certain course and whatnot, because of when you're applying for social auxiliary, social work, for psychology and whatnot, they need you to submit your ID, school certificate or statement, along with 2 testimonial letters from different places, and then with a police clearance. Then they can take you. But police clearance, they know that it may take time, so they can give you space without police clearance. But when you are registering, they need you to upload police clearance. So, but with your ID, statement or certificate, and 2 testimonial letters, they can give you a space. So you need to make sure that you do. If you fail to submit your 2 testimonial letters, they're going to reject you, automatically reject you. They're not going to request you because of there are some outstanding documents. So please go there, and please bear in mind that in every house or in every family there's that person who's mentally disabled. So there are some people that are going to comment in a nasty way, so just do not mind those people. There will be that other one who is going to guide you or help you out. The only courses that I know that requires you to also add testimonial letters, 2 testimonial letters and police clearance is social auxiliary, and then psychology, and then bachelor in social working or what. And I do believe that there are some other more, but under law you just only upload ID and school certificate. Even under education, I don't know about other things. I think that even under economic and what I don't know about agricultural stuff. So once you are done, it's going to show you like this. It's going to show you all the qualifications that you have applied. So it's going to show you a student number here. So just that here, just shaded it because of its own mind, just for security measures. And then it's going to state an acknowledgement of receipt of your application will be sent to your email address. Then it's going to state your email address. It's going to state your email address, and by this time you would have received your email address. A message with your student number will be sent to your cell phone number. Then here it will state your cell phone number, and then here it's going to state your student number. Make sure that you write it down. You might get the SMS, but make sure that you write it down, because of you may get the SMS or you may not get the SMS. And then the other thing is that okay, before I go to that part, and then when you're applying, I'm going to post this screenshot on my Facebook page. The name of my page is the username of my YouTube channel name. Just go to Facebook, type it exactly the way it is, then you're gonna see this photo which you have to use when you are up, I mean to say, paying your admission fee. So when you're applying for admission fees, you can see reference application. You enter your student number, and please make sure that you enter it correctly, because if you do not enter it correctly, you may apply for someone. I mean to say you may pay for someone. So please make sure that you enter your student number accordingly. And then after entering your student number, you press space once. You press it once and then you enter this number 53708100030. Okay? So which means that your student number space and that number that I just recalled, all in all, it is a reference number. It is a number which is going to show that the money that you have deposited is yours. So the university once it sees that number is going to know that okay, Ban has paid. Yeah, and then let's say that you do not have like documents by that time when you are applying. You can just press logout, and then it will automatically submit your application, but it will be still pending or outstanding because of those documents that you did not submit and also the application fee. And then you just go through the application process that we went through when you want to upload those documents later. But when you reach to that point whereby it states that undergraduate, postgraduate, and then masters and what, you do not select anything. You scroll down. You scroll down on the first block. I mean to say second block. You're going to see documents. On the right side, you're going to see payment or pay, and then you select document. Then it's going to ask you to enter your student number and your name, surname, and date of birth. Then you press continue. Then it's going to take you there. You do the same thing that I just explained, and then if you scroll even like to the last part, you're gonna see status, appeal, and offer. So if you want to check your application status, you just go there the same way. And then if you once paid admission fee at Unisa, there's no need for you to pay it again. If you once pay it fully, there's no need for you to pay it again. Just give it some days, then it's going to reflect. Even if they send you an SMS stating that please pay it, you do not pay it twice. You do not pay it twice, you pay it once, then that's it. And even if you're moving from the higher certificate to diploma or what, you do not pay it. It's already free for you if you have paid it once. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have any question, please do comment, then I will respond.